Everything that fighter pilots, tacticians, and engineers learned about air combat in the last 50 years has been distilled into the new F-22 Raptor, the Air Force's fighter. In today's video, we will tell you how this new upgraded F-22 Raptor shocked the world. Overview of upgrades. The most advanced fighter jet today, the Lockheed Martin F-22 Raptor has received some major technological upgrades. The American King is back, bigger, better, and more lethal than ever before. Meet the new upgraded F-22 Raptor, the world's first 5th-generation fighter set to become the first 6th-generation fighter too, packed with a line of technologies that no other nation has access to, not China, not Russia, and not even allies of the United States. It is the first operational aircraft to combine supercruise, supermaneuverability, stealth, and sensor fusion in a single weapons platform. The F-22 has clipped diamond-like delta wings blended into the fuselage and 4 empennage surfaces and leading-edge root extensions running to the upper outboard corner of the carrot inlets. Fighter control surfaces include leading-edge flaps, flaperons, ailerons, rudders on the canted vertical stabilizers. The ailerons deflect up, flaperons down, and rudders outward to increase drag. Additional modernization and enhancements are under development. Upgrades currently being tested include new sensors and antennas, long-range advanced infrared search and track or AIRST, and more durable stealth coatings. Other enhancements being developed include all-aspect IRST functionality for the Missile Launch Detector or MLD, manned-unmanned teaming capability, and cockpit improvements. The planned multifunctional advanced data link or MADL integration was cut due to development delays and lack of proliferation among USAF platforms. Although the Thales Scorpion Helmet Mounting Curing System or HMCS was successfully tested on the F-22 in 2013, funding cuts delayed its development to the fleet. Lockheed Martin also has proposed upgrading all Block 20 training aircraft to Block 3035 in order to increase numbers available for combat. The F-22 has also been used to test technology for its eventual successor from the Next Generation Air Dominance or NGAD program. Some advances are expected to be applied to the F-22 as well. Tech from the NGAD program. The F-22 jet is regarded as quite possibly the fastest, most maneuverable, and best air-to-air combat platform in the world. While capable of sensing, close air support, and communications networking, the F-22 jet is widely regarded as an air supremacy platform. Therefore, the picture is becoming clearer. A next generation of 6th generation F-22 jet-like capability could indeed be paradigm-changing. The F-22 is being used to next-generation air dominance or NGAD capabilities, and Raptors will also receive tech from the NGAD program, adopting technologies that have been designed for NGAD but can be fielded early on the F-22 to meet emerging threats. NGAD is much more than a new fighter. In fact, calling anything it produces a fighter probably isn't even that accurate. It is a broad initiative that aims to create a system of systems that will ensure U.S. tactical air dominance for the decades to come. It includes a highly adaptable and optionally manned platform that possesses substantial range, enhanced survivability, and next-generation modular sensor capabilities. It also supposedly developing companion unmanned aircraft and weapons, as well as a high-end networking architecture to connect them all together. Beyond these top-end items, NGAD includes a series of studied and development efforts needed to substantiate and bring to life the technologies required to underpin the NGAD entire ecosystem. Some sort of demonstrator for NGAD has been flying for some time now, although what exactly it includes remains a mystery. The F-22 program attempts to maximize efficiency by utilizing technology transfer both to the Next Generation Air Dominance or NGAD portfolio and from the NGAD portfolio based on emerging threats, AF priorities, and development pipeline capacity. Incorporating NGAD-developed technologies will include developing, integrating, and testing capabilities on the F-22 weapon system, so technological development is going to flow both ways. Not only is the F-22 being used to trial NGAD technologies, but when deemed appropriate, the F-22 will adopt technologies that have been developed under the program. Highly tech modifications. This is quite telling, as no other aircraft section in the budget, including the F-35s, had any language of this nature. It also may comport with some of the highly peculiar modifications we have seen in recent months on tests and tactics development-oriented F-22s. These include now no less than 3 types of exotic metal-like coatings that are thought to work to reduce the F-22 signature, specifically in the infrared spectrum, while having a low negative impact on even shrinking the jet's notoriously small radar signature. An F-22 test jet also emerged earlier this year, with never-before-seen lone observable pods under its wings. In addition to these cutting-edge missiles, the F-22s are also getting infrared search and track, or IRST, a passive sensor that can track objects at great distances. The absence of IRST from the jet's present armament is noticeable. These upgrades are only the tip of the iceberg, as the Racer is a very comprehensive program designed only for the Raptors. Analysis is that these are more likely related to the long-awaited infrared search and track, or IRST capability, that is finally being prioritized for the Raptor, as well as possibly enhanced electric warfare, or EW capabilities. Both of these initiatives are mentioned in the budget documents. This includes developing and maturing advanced infrared search and track, or IRST sensor capabilities, to provide the F-22 with an asymmetric sensing advantage against potential adversaries, while continuing to deliver on its unmatched maneuverability. The F-22 sensor system programs utilize a rapid acquisition construct levering commercial best practices such as Agile and Lean. This allows the F-22 Raptor enterprise to develop, test, and field software and hardware from multiple programs, product lines, using a scheduled cadence for capabilities as they mature. Among a slew of other less exotic enhancements slated for the F-22 fleet, which includes everything from navigation to radar upgrades, all of which really are not unexpected. One major capability listed in the document is low drag tanks and pylons. The F-22 will receive new fuel tanks and pylons that will be more economical and stealthy than their 600-gallon predecessors. For many years, the F-22 has been equipped with 600-gallon tanks. The main issue is that the jet is not stealthy when carrying them, and the attachment surface is not smooth when released for dogfighting, causing the F-22's radar cross-section to suffer. The additional fuel tanks are referred to as the Low Drag Tank and Pylon System, or LDTP, in the Air Force's arguments for the fiscal 2023 budget request, which the USAF describes as a critical capability for retaining air dominance. The additional tanks and pylons increase the range of the F-22, while maintaining its lethality and survivability. They will let F-22s fly supersonically while remaining stealthy, but they can also be discharged using smart rack pneumatic technology, resulting in a stealthy, smooth surface. The Raptors will roar with AIM-260. The fire missile in the rendering looks like none that is currently available in the US Air Force's inventory, and it wouldn't be smart to dismiss it as an oversight, especially from the artist who captured the aircraft changes quite well. It's hard to gauge from a rendering whether the missile is a short-range or a long-range one, or even meant for a surface or air target. With a lot of missiles currently under development, it's hard to guess which would it could be. But if these upgrades are anywhere likely to come in by the next year or so, our money would be on the AIM-260, a beyond visual range air-to-air missile that is scheduled to be inducted around the same time period. Known as the Raptor Agile Capability Release, or RACER, it is the biggest ever enhancement program undertaken for this air-to-air fighter. Under the RACER, the US Air Force upgraded the jet's software about once a year and occasionally makes modest internal hardware alterations using the fast prototyping and rapid fielding acquisition authority. Release 1, also known as R1, is the initial stage of RACER and lays the groundwork for later upgrades as the key hardware and software enabler for the following R2 enhancement and beyond. As of now, the Air Force is on the R2 stage of the RACER program. The main focus of R1 is that it equips the Raptor with an AIM-260 Joint Air Tactical Missile, or JATM, a new and highly classified weapon that will offer the American fighter a competitive advantage in air warfare. Besides some basic details, little is known about the hidden JATM program. It is believed that the highly classified JATM combines a multi-mode seeker with a long-burn rocket launcher that can fit in the armament compartment of the F-22. It will eventually be installed on the FA-18EF of the Navy, as well as the F-35. The JATM has a significantly increased range over the ARMORAM, matching or exceeding the capacity of newer versions of China's PL-15, according to USAF officials. The highly classified JATM is thought to combine a multi-mode seeker with a long-burn rocket system that can fit inside the F-22's weapons compartment. The Navy FA-18EF and eventually the F-35 will be equipped with it. Before proceeding further, please subscribe to our channel and click on the notification icon to receive your dose of military intelligence. Why the F-22 Raptor can't be exported. The reason may be more obvious than you might expect. The F-22 cannot be exported under U.S. federal law to protect its stealth technology and classified features. The F-22 Raptor isn't your typical stealth fighter. The aircraft was produced by Lockheed Martin, and since its introduction 16 years ago, it still remains a top military achievement. Although the U.S. Army has procured and exported very powerful weapons and vehicles in other armies throughout the world, Congress did not approve of the F-22 Raptor's exportation. With that said, the Secretary of Defense requested a report about the possible effects of exports in 2010. Till then, a lot of countries like Japan and Australia showed interest in buying the aircraft, but eventually picked the F-35 Lightning II. The F-35 is a more flexible aircraft that can serve in a variety of different roles and costs significantly less than the Raptor. So besides the ban, price, and unavailability are also two reasons that never let the F-22 get out of American hands. What are your thoughts about these powerful upgrades? Do let us know in the comments. Also, if you enjoyed watching the video, please hit a like button, subscribe to our channel for more military intelligence. Thanks for watching.